I'm here for.
So you saw Biden called out Trump saying he wanted to debate him, right? Mm-hmm. The View in their head think they didn't got to win. You have no win. Those are the psychopaths that's still going for Biden.
Whoever his team of people is, I sure hope they are ready and the teleprompter is in close proximity and for him to be able to read it. I can't wait to see this.
That's when I was a kid.
We need to go live doing
I had hairy legs. I had some scratching.
We need to be going live doing that one, okay? Put in the comment section if y'all want us to go live doing that, cause baby.
Let's see how he responds to. No, let's see how his supporters.
Oh, this is Officer Tatum?
This is Officer Tatum.
Okay. Shout out to Officer Tatum.
Shout out to Officer Tatum.
Well, make my day, pal. So let's pick the dates, Donald. I hear you're free on Wednesdays.
Now, y'all know Biden ain't serious, right?
Right.
He gonna get swept on the floor.
Yeah, it's gonna be embarrassing.
First round knockout.
It's gonna be embarrassing.
Somebody explain to me
I like that
what kind
shirt.
of PCP injections they putting in Joe Biden to make him say he want to debate Trump twice.
They give him a big fat shot in the ass and he comes out. For 2 hours, he's better than ever before.
Bro, you can't even get 35 people to show up to an event that you're doing. You can't even keep a sentence together. Talking about, pause.
4 more years. Pause.
You can't even
I cannot.
Yo, I'm sorry. That one. Embarrassing.
Wow. Pause.
Only psychopaths are still going for Joe Biden.
Come on.
Sociopaths and
Oh, my
psychopaths.
gosh.
Only one voting for that man.
This is hilarious.
And losers.
Statement was a teleprompted statement. This video is brought to you by TatumStore.com. TatumStore.com gets you one of these shirts. The rematch has happened. The rematch between Joe Biden. See, I didn't want them to make Joe Biden because he's old and decrepit. Trump is a beast. Joe Biden is decrepit. But the shirt's still good, though.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to give 30% off for those of you who want to get this shirt to support the rematch. Donald Trump going to slam dunk this dude. But I'll give 30% off. Discount code will be rematch 30. Rematch 30. You can only get it on this shirt, and I'm only going to do 30% off for the next 24 hours. So 24 hours from this video, you can get 30% off. Other than that, you got to pay full price. Like and subscribe to the channel. Y'all already know what to do. Let's get in this. Let's get all the way up into this. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Biden ain't trying to. Joe Biden don't want that smoke. I see his eyes tracking on the teleprompter. The tracking. Ain't no way in the world he genuinely and cognitively came up with a statement to challenge Donald Trump to 2 debates. Joe Biden hasn't even campaigned. Donald Trump has had so much experience talking, it's insane.
Yes.
He just went to New Jersey with 100,000 people there.
Yeah.
Joe Biden can't even speak reading a teleprompter. And you know who mad, right? The cackling hens. They mad.
The worst of the worst psychos.
They are, and I hate that. This is what I don't like about the View.
The worst
They
of the
try
worst.
to act like they are actually a balanced View.
No.
They're not. They don't have a Republican on their cast that's an actual Republican. The wasted face, and y'all know who I'm saying, she's a wasted face. Ain't no reason to have a pretty face like they to have a dumb mind. The wasted face is saying he's no way he could be a president. Won't you have somebody on there to give a different perspective?
Right.
But anyway, let's listen to Whoopi Gold turds, and let's see what the women on The View have to say, because they always give me material. Roll the clip.
President Biden and you know who have both accepted CNN's invitation to debate on June 27th after President Biden issued this challenge this morning. Take a look.
Donald Trump lost 2 debates to me in 2020. And since then, he hadn't shown up for a debate. Now he's acting like he wants to.
Since then, he hasn't shown up for a debate against Biden? Is that what he's saying?
Debate me again. Well, make my day, pal. I'll even do it twice. Let's pick the dates, Donald. I hear you're free on Wednesdays.
I wonder whether or not he shows up because, you know, he also challenged me to golf. So I'm a very good golfer. He can't hit a ball 50 yards. He said, I'll give him 3 aside. But he knows he'll never play. This is sort of like that, I think. But I hope not, because I really think he has to debate. He might as well get it over with.
Right.
Yeah.
I think Donald Trump had the better response. And let me say this. Joe Rogan needs to be the moderator. Why can't they do that?
Wow.
They got some stupid nitwit
Now, that would be very
that's
interesting.
going to try to do a debate moderation. Nobody's going to watch it.
Yeah.
Nobody cares. Host a
would
debate
be
with
good.
Biden and Trump with Joe Rogan announcing.
That would be crazy.
Like it's a real fight.
That would
Yes.
Debate style.
Yes.
In a ring. Let's get it.
Let's
They ain't going to
go.
never do it.
He's so stupid. He's
Well-
talking about golfing.
Here's what I really appreciate. Biden is saying no audience.
Yep.
Good.
And that the mics must be cut once
I love this.
the time to answer the question has expired.
Yeah.
Wait.
I love this.
Wait, you know what that means? So he wants particular terms that don't make him look like a fool. Because if you have those more open terms, you got an audience, they don't clip your mic, Trump will roast you. He's gonna eat you alive. So you want it? Biden wants it to be perfect to fit into his oldism.
You anywhere that fool said anywhere, any place. Now
Look,
you want
get your
restrictions,
butt, boy.
Right.
And if he doesn't adhere to the restrictions, what are you gonna do? Abandon the debate. We already know.
So you say no live audience. You want it in a television studio without an audience. Does that mean if the Trump campaign insists on an audience, no deal?
Listen, I think the Trump campaign made their proposal very clear when Donald Trump said he'd be willing to debate anytime, anywhere, any place. And so what we want and what we have laid out is that we want to do this sooner rather than later. We should do it in June after his criminal trial is likely to have concluded and after the president returns from the G7 summit. It should be, yes, in studio with no audience so that the candidates can clearly articulate their visions for the country.
Is an audience a deal breaker? Is an audience a deal breaker for you?
Listen, it's Donald Trump who said he would do this anytime, anywhere, any place. So I don't think that they should have any problems with what we have proposed. He's the one who said he's ready to go. So we should be set to go once we have proposals in.
No, the people behind a lot of these parties are very smart people. So they know what will trip up Biden, what's going to trip him up. They know that he cannot win as far as an argument with Trump. Only thing they know they could do with Biden is give him particular responses to respond to, and they need them to be delivered a certain way. And you can't deliver them with the person like President Trump in there, because he's going to hit you with the left, he's going to hit you with the right, he's going to embarrass you.
Exactly.
And then Biden ain't prepared to that. They can't write something for that's going to come naturally. And they only want him to be able to answer natural questions.
Yeah, they want the situation to be set up
and controlled.
Yes, just so Biden can come out on top or get ahead. But no, that's not fair. It needs to be like a real debate in front of a full arena of people, a real commentator, and let's get the show on the road. Ding ding.
There you go.
From networks. We're excited to debate. The question is, will Donald Trump accept it?
It's smart of Biden to get ahead of this by challenging Trump. I think
Look at this wasted face. What a wasted face. Now, she little, so she ain't really that cute because she's so little. She ain't really got nothing wrong with it. But the face is cute. But the brain is dead. You wasted the face. You could have gave that to a conservative. Instead, you posing as a conservative. Listen to how silly she sounds. She's advocating for Joe Biden. You're not a conservative.
I think it's a recognition that they're neck and neck in the polls. And I think the Biden team is recognizing maybe the trial isn't breaking through in the way that having Donald Trump in every American living room, answering tough policy questions head to head with him will remind them who he is, what his second term will look like. I think it's critical that they do have these roadblocks in place. Yeah. Cutting off the mics is the most important, or it can just descend into absolute chaos. Yeah. And I'd remind folks, I've been for debates always. I understand he's ridiculously unfit for office.
She's the Republican on The View. Donald Trump is ridiculously unqualified for the office.
She's a compromised Republican. She don't
Yet
have
he's
to
leading every poll.
Me too.
Yet he was the president. He would have won 2020 if they wasn't doing chucking and jiving.
Right.
But this is their Republican.
But this is for the Americans, whether we understand it or not, who are undecided still. They need to see it. They need to hear it. They need answers to questions. I think it's good for democracy. I
think it's good for democracy. The only thing is, if you look at the statistics, You know, a lot of people don't watch the debates, and a lot of people don't make their decision based on the debate, so that's a little bit disappointing. But I will say this, I mean, Biden clearly has the edge.
What edge?
Get her off the stage.
What edge? Are these people
Biden has the edge.
Trapped in a time warp?
He's losing in polling. The economy is dying.
I don't get
We're
it.
giving hundreds of billions of dollars to Ukraine, who getting their head beat in. And we giving money to Israel. Look like they winning already. But then he try to revoke giving resources to Israel. Now you a dead man on both sides.
Help me, Lord, because I sure want to cuss.
Inflation is out of control. People ain't making the money that they used to. People don't see their 401k going up. They can't invest in real estate and property, the average person, because interest rates are out of control. Come on, bruh. What are y'all talking about? Crime is out of control in the country. Illegals are flooding the streets. And he got the advantage.
And deodorant is $13.
He ain't even
Just so you know.
Starts with, well, my opponent who has been criminally convicted.
That's
okay.
My opponent who's been criminally charged, not
convicted.
You supposed to be a lawyer.
Check yourself.
Look at this dummy.
Check yourself.
And I call her dummy because she a dummy. You supposed to be a lawyer. He wasn't criminally convicted.
No.
He wasn't convicted. Unless you know something we don't know.
Right.
He was charged, but he hadn't been convicted.
Hello.
Okay.
right.
Or, well, my opponent who is facing
Impeached.
who has been twice impeached.
But not removed from office. You can impeach a jelly bean. Who cares? If you weren't removed from office, it doesn't matter.
Right.
What does impeachment mean if you're not removed from office? He got impeached twice and he was still the president. Okay.
Opponent who's facing 3 other criminal trials. I mean, it's gold. It's very
but a
easy.
lot of people out there feel like
please.
they identify with him. That they think he's a victim now. I was reading about this.
Yes.
You know, and they identify.
Well, that's what I wanted to say to Zahid yesterday.
here we go.
He's not. That's why I said he's not.
Fareed.
Yeah, sorry. I am asleep. I'm trying to wake myself up.
You've been asleep, woman. Quit lying. You've been asleep. You've been asleep every show you on.
Right.
But
I can't.
yeah.
That's why I don't watch the show.
I don't know what you just said, but yeah.
And I wanted to say that I don't think it's that Biden should have projected that he wants no audience and the mic
I
should be
do.
cut
I
off.
think so.
I think that CNN should have said to the two of them, "This is the debate.
You know they're not going to do that.
We're not telling you
Trump
the
can't stand CNN.
Biden needs an out, y'all.
Yes.
Don't you get it? They're
Of
going to come up with
course.
all these crazy restrictions,
Yep.
and then Donald Trump is going to say, no, I don't agree to that.
Yep.
See? Donald Trump don't want to debate us.
Nah,
Exactly.
yeah.
I wanted to go CNN, no audience. You want to be able to cut Trump mic off
Right.
when they feel like it.
Exactly.
Yeah. I
That's what
believe
they
it.
wanted
Yep.
to do.
Yep.
Yeah.
So when Trump start making a statement and start calling him out, they're going to cut his mic. This is what y'all want.
No way.
And see, Biden can't
Trump ain't
handle
gonna do that.
pushback.
No.
So you know when people in the audience start being boo, Biden gonna be like, brain gonna be going. He gonna forget where he at. He think he the vice president.
Right.
I mean, we all know what's gonna happen. It's a challenge to be able to perform in front of an audience. They probably want to put a teleprompter or something out there so he can read a teleprompter.
And also, no audience. An audience just distracts everybody.
Yes, well, that's what.
But Trump
that's
agreed
what
to it. That's happening.
So it'll be interesting.
But Biden needed to get out in front of it. I would actually disagree with Joy and say he had to project that because if they arranged it for the best TV moment, and we've all been in those times, it doesn't serve him.
But it gives him a way to get out of it by saying, "Look, I'm not doing
He
it without
agreed
an
to it,
audience."
though. He agreed to
But
it.
you know what?
We'll see when it comes the
But
time.
she's,
You know,
you're also right with this.
I think
you know
so.
but he's a backer outer anyway.
Kind of, yeah.
I can't listen to these cackling hens no more. He's a backer outer anyway. What are y'all talking about? When does Trump back down from a debate with Joe Biden?
Never.
Joe Biden haven't done a rally.
Look at
Come on. Right. Please. When has Biden's turnout ever looked like that? Nobody wants to know. See? Look at this. They ain't even paying no attention.
Oh my God.
Ridiculous.
Ain't nobody in there. Ain't nobody there.
Joe Biden can't walk without pooing his pants. Just now let him off script.
Down.
He read a script during the State of the Union, and he barely made it through that. Let him off script. Let him
It'll
say
be
what he
over.
gotta
It'll be
say.
ugly. It'll be
Let Donald
ugly.
Trump challenge him on him potentially molesting his daughter, allegedly.
I put money. Officer Tatum said something that I didn't think about it. He said that by you not doing the terms, Trump gonna be like, I ain't doing these terms. His terms are ridiculous. They're only in favor of him. And he say no, and then they're gonna try to use that, and that's gonna be jacked up because I love to see them debate off script because I feel like the whole time when Trump really comes in chopping, Biden kind of it'll be a lot of this.
Well, I hope he does turn it down. I hope he does not agree to those terms and those conditions because that's going to be to Biden's advantage and to his disadvantage.
That's it.
But we all those of us who are Trump supporters already know what the okie doke is. This is nothing but okie doke. He's not going to fall for that. So I don't care what they say. We already know Trump has been ready to debate him for the longest. So please, I hope he refuses those conditions. It needs to be in conditions that's comparable for both of them.
Yeah.
Not to make Janky Joe look like he can handle a debate, which we know he cannot. Because if so, they would do it like it's supposed to be done on stage with everybody in the audience, with the commentator, a host, whatever you want to call the person, and let's go, ding ding. Don't play me.
There we go.
Because she said she was molested and she brought him up in the shower, and now she's trying to recant. No. You wrote a whole paragraph about being molested when you were a kid and over-sexualized. And in that sentence, you brought up you showering with your daddy, which is Joe Biden. Let him bring up that his son is a degenerate with that laptop with him snorting coke off prostitutes and being in bed with Ukraine. Donald Trump is going to eat this man alive.
Yes.
He's going to eat this man alive. The economy,
And spit him
Donald
back
Trump
out.
don't have to say nothing but talk about the things that that Biden has failed at. Because the American people feel it. So Biden can get up there and say the economy is doing great, it's roaring back. I did all these things, and people are watching and saying, what?
Right.
And Donald Trump starts saying the things that people actually feel. No, the economy is not. Crime is out of control. People are flooding into our countries from the border. Y'all giving them free benefits, and American citizens are suffering. You guys are fighting endless wars. Why you giving money to Ukraine? Where's the receipts? Donald Trump is gonna put this man in a hospital. He may have a stroke on stage. Donald Trump gonna be whooping him so bad. I'm for it. I wish that the country had enough gall and had enough presence of mind to say, look, let's make this like a fight. Let's make it like a rematch. Let's set it up like a primetime situation. Let's have a Joe Rogan moderate.
Exactly.
Let's have some announcements. Let's really ramp this thing up.
Yeah.
Let's see how these dudes compete. They ain't gonna do that, man. They already talking about. That's like saying, bro, pull up anywhere, anytime. You and your mama and them. But bro, you can't do a left hook, bro.
Right.
And nobody can watch us. And
Right.
like, we got to meet at the park, though. We can't do it in the middle of the
And your
street.
hands be out
But
behind
you
your
said
back.
Anywhere, anytime, I do it twice in a row.
Right.
But we can't
Now
have
we
an
got
audience.
stipulations.
But we got to have a moderator cut the mic off. But I don't know why they let CNN do the moderate. Man, we tired of the mainstream media.
I know.
We sick of y'all.
Right.
We sick of the mainstream media and all that. Ain't nobody want to hear that.
Yep.
Have it in a neutral spot. Like I said, have a Joe Rogan.
Yep.
Have somebody that's larger than American politics come out and moderate.
Yep.
They'll never do it because they full of, you know.
You had a world
And let me just say this. Why are they putting restrictions when Trump haven't put a restriction on it? That should tell you everything you need to know. Get you one of these shirts. The rematch is back. Donald Trump going to sweep the floor with this dude in the first round. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out.
Yeah, this was good.
Yeah.
We love Officer Tatum. Yeah, his content be on point. And man, I mean, I'm ready to see it, but not under those
Ridiculous terms.
Yes, stipulations under that condition. I will not waste my time and even watch it. No, and I hope he does not agree. Who cares what they say? We know what it is. Yes, let's make it more suitable and conducive for Janky Joe because he can't handle a real debate, which is a shame. And yet you want to vote him for your next president? Child, please. Boy, stop.
Having a for Biden. Having it all set up like that, it's just like, come on, boy, I got your food and your bed set up. Come on, boy. All you got to do is just sit here and we got it for you.
That is no real debate.
No,
that ain't no debate if you already prepared for the terms and if you already prepared
I tell you
and
what
things are
happened,
set up for your best benefit.
And 2 seconds in, if Trump said, I will follow these rules, I get that about 2 seconds, and before he gonna be roasting him and saying this is stupid.
Yes,
you know this is bull.
Exactly. I don't even think he's gonna agree to it. Why would he? He doesn't. I mean, we already know who's gonna win. He doesn't have to debate him. He doesn't need to debate Janky Joe. Janky Joe needs to debate Trump.
Yes.
For his status and for him to look like he's on top of his game.
Yes.
Not Trump.
Not Trump.
I hope he refuses this foolery.
No,
that's
I hope
exactly what
it's
it
able
is.
to be done without these locked in ridiculous terms, because that's just going to be another for Democrats. You won't even debate him. He's a criminal.
Stop it. Anyway,
what's wrong with him?
Like I said, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. You're doing the most.
What the means Quan be having that? Get your
like I said, I hope he refuses those terms and make it a real debate in front of a real live audience and a real commentator host, so we can have a true, heartfelt, not scripted, not okay, cut, okay, stop, okay, no. That lets you already know he ain't ready. He can't handle it.
He can't handle it. He need a bib and a bottle and need to be at the beach eating ice cream. Let him eat ice cream. Let the man be with his family. I don't know why he won't sit down.
I know. I'm just like,
why
I was just thinking this, like, why you continue to waste our time? Stop wasting the country's time and move on. Your time is up.
I'm like, bro,
your term is up. Time to go, Joe.
Because it'd be one thing if somebody was forcing him, but I think that's him. I'm like, bro, just enjoy the rest of your life.
Please, yes. Go and live life.
You already have
love, laugh. You
have a lot of money. You at an old age. You could just do all the stuff you're not gonna be going around touring and stuff because you ain't that popular kind of president.
Give it up. Just give it up.
Just go live your life as an old man.
Yes.
Why your family ain't coming to you, all your kids, and say, "Come on, Dad.
We have had enough. You've embarrassed the family long enough."
Ain't nobody gonna say it like that.
Sit down.
They gonna come on, Dad.
They probably want to.
Time to come on in the house, big guy. The sun's getting low, like on Hulk. Sun's getting low, big guy.
Yeah. Okay, great people. What do you think? What do you all think? How do you feel this is really going to go down? And should Donald Trump even waste his time? Should he even waste his time?
I want to see it. Everybody wants to see it.
Of course, but under some trio conditions.
That's the only time we're going to tell that.
Not conducive for the baby.
All right, man. 2024, be more.
Talk less.
We'll see you on the next one.